Hi guys, this is Team Push and Fit Crew social media training. So let's get started. I don't think anyone else is going to hop on, but if you're watching the recording, please pay attention to the slides that I'm about to show you. So let me share my screen with you real quick. All right. So today is all about Instagram and a little bit of Facebook, but I know a lot of us use Instagram, so I'm going to go over Instagram more than Facebook. So let's get started. So you want first impressions, okay? We're all about when someone comes to your Instagram page, what do you want them to see? That's why we have, pick 5 things about yourself. Mine, are body positivity, waffles, any type of food, dogs, my dog, and whatever, like thick thighs, quad queen. So that's why we say like pick 5 things that you are about, because you want to make good first impressions. And when someone comes to your page, they want to be able to look at it and see what you're all about. So when you post, not everything has to be about workout. It can be about lifestyle. That's why right here, here's Carrie, my coach. A couple of these, most of them are lifestyle. They're not all workouts. So you don't have to have just an Instagram that's strictly fitness, because people want to see, like everything in your life. Here's like a little pre-workout video that I have, fitness, and then a little bit of a lifestyle post. And then right here, Marie, the CEO of Boom Empire, she has food and her family and business. So that's perfect examples. Sprinkle in all of your color wheel. Don't just post things about fitness, because people want to come to your page and know like you're not just about fitness. Another one is just have like a consistent theme. So I know some people do like fitness, food, and a supplement, or fitness, lifestyle, and food. Like they just have consistent posts. I guess you can make your own little schedule and just figure out like what do you want your page to look like. So make a good first impression when people come to your Instagram page. The next thing is Linktree. So probably a bunch of you have already heard about this, but Linktree is basically where you can add it to your Instagram bio, and it has all of your info. So your links to everything, like your boot camp application, your website, whatever you want to put in there. And right here, I have how to set it up. So you can even YouTube how to set up your Linktree. And then that will just be right here in your Instagram bio. And that's a really good way for people to fill out your applications for your boot camps or coaching or whatever. So right here in mine, I have Team Push Info, which is my coaching group. So that's just like an info group, kind of like a sneak peek. And then I have my boot camp application on my website, and then Become a Coach application. So those people can apply to become a coach. And then I have a weekly check-in for my customers, or like challengers, boot campers, and then my workout playlist. So you can add whatever you want in there. Go ahead and write these steps down if you haven't done a Linktree. It's super beneficial, and you can add literally anything into it. So you can add, your pre-workout, your unicorn crack link, if you get common questions about that, beach bars, superfoods, anything like that. So you can add whatever to that Linktree. Okay, so next is stories, Instagram stories. I'm on Instagram stories a lot. I use it. Hold on, I'm going to see. I use Instagram stories a lot just because that's what works for me. But I always post at least 8 to 10 stories daily, just because a lot of them I'm talking in and I'm trying to like tell a story or whatever. And then, just like pictures of me with my like beach bars, or just throughout my day, I post Instagram stories. And then don't be vanilla. So I guess what that means is like, don't just be, I don't even really know what that means. Don't be vanilla. You want to be everything. So be colorful. There we go. Okay. So be colorful. What do you want to post on your Instagram stories? Whether it's a recipe, your morning coffee, post anything you want. People want to see that you're an actual real person and you have a life. outside of Beachbody. So I guess like for your page photos, you can kind of pick your 5 things that you want to post about. Mine, like I said, are waffles or any type of food, my dog, my family, and then like thick thigh life, because everybody literally says I have thick thighs, and body positivity. So right here, the color wheel, pick what you want your page to be about. So easy recipes. Are you a busy person? Are you a dog mom, a coffee lover, a foodie, a college student? Do you love Starbucks? Are you a mom? So pick your like 3 to 5 topics that your whole page is going to be about. If you're just starting out, that's a really good thing to think about. And if you're like a coach that's been coaching for a bit, but you're trying to like revamp your Instagram, those are like things to start posting about if you're not. Page photos, you want quality over quantity. So I know a lot of coaches, if you see like, oh my God, they have like 3,000 photos, that doesn't mean that they're good photos. You want good content, and you want to make sure people are engaging with your photos. So quality over quantity, which we'll go over here in a little bit, how to like edit your photos and stuff. Don't go over 3 days without content, because that actually makes you lose engagement. So, people want to know that you're going to show up in your boot camps, and you're, for them as coaches, if you're always putting out there, like, join my coaching tribe, you want people to know that you're going to show up and you're going to be there. Color wheel posts. So pick your posts, post your recipes, whatever you want it to be. And then pick a theme. So for me, I've been using Etsy presets. You just buy them on Etsy. They're like $3, and you download Adobe Lightroom, and it's free. And what you do is you download actually, let me show you. So you buy your Etsy preset, and then I should have put it in this PowerPoint, but I actually have Adobe Light Shop, and right now I'm using this one, and it's called Papaya because it kind of looks like fall. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just like a preset that you buy, and then you just like copy it to your Adobe Lightroom, and it's kind of hard to explain. I might put it down in the comments below, but I have a couple. So I have like different looks that you can put onto your photos. So you can kind of tell like this photo has a filter on it, and it's the one that I first showed you. So you can do that. You can use Snapseed. You can do VSCO, which is basically the same thing as Adobe Lightroom. But yeah, those are a couple things, just pick a theme. They have on Etsy, the presets, they have like fall, they have orangish tone, like whatever you want your profile to be like. Okay, so next is curiosity marketing. So what curiosity marketing is basically posting something about like your Shakeology or your pre-workout or your hydrate and calling it something in disguise. That way people see it and they're like, ooh, I want that. So they message you. So that's pretty much what curiosity marketing is. And it's super great just because people will literally message you and be like, hey, I want the freaking link for that because I want that liquid gold or whatever you call it. So, people have their superfood shake, their chocolate salad, their liquid gold, lightning crack or lightning juice, unicorn crack. And then I always show like my Netflix of workouts, and people always ask me like, where do you get that? So that's kind of what curiosity marketing is. You can either do that on normally stories. Right here is an example for an actual like post. So she posted about her superfoods and portion control containers. So in her at-home workouts. So that could be something that people are like, where do you get those portion control containers? And you can send them a link in the in run. So that's a little bit of what curiosity marketing is. Here's my superfood shake, and it just says 70 superfoods in 1 cup. And I know I did have people ask me about that. And then my liquid gold, I always post about it. And people are like, I tried to Google liquid gold and it didn't come up. So what is that? So do curiosity marketing. It actually works. So here you go. Don't be vanilla. Here's what that means. Use Hype Type. If you don't know what Hype Type is, Google it and figure out how to use it. It is amazing. You can edit your videos, you can make them faster, you can add music for free and a bunch of fun fonts, and you can just literally put them on your Instagram story and boom, you have a workout or whatever you want to put on there. And then here is the VSCO, so VSCO. You can just download that in the App Store. It's kind of confusing if you are new to it. It is confusing to use. I'm going to show you a hype type video that I've made. Let me see. Hold on just a second. Okay, so here's one. So there's an example. You can kind of just add music and make it fun. Another one is Word Swag. So I use that a lot for putting text on my whatever. So you can put it on your stories. You can put it on like Facebook posts, anything. I'll literally, like, for my boot camp, I'll put like 1 through 10, and then I'll make it really pretty and put it on my Instagram stories. So it's super fun, and that's how many spots I have open. So Word Swag is a really good one that's in the App Store also. And I'll actually show you.
Open in my computer.
Okay, so here's an example of that. So I just put like Bays Boot Camp, and then I put my spot numbers. So you can do whatever with Word Swag. It's really awesome. Okay, they have free photos, or you can upload like actual pictures of you or your team or whatever. So some Instagram hacks. Here we go. These are actually super valuable. So write these down if you don't do them already. You can create highlights. So to create a highlight, you basically, for me, I have like my coaching info right here, how to become a coach on my team. So you're gonna upload those videos to your story or those pictures. And then in the bottom, I think bottom right-hand corner, there's a place where it says highlight, and you can just click it and it adds it to a new highlight. So then you can make a cover photo for it. You can buy Instagram cover highlights for like $3 on Etsy. You can make them in Word Swag. That's how I made these ones. Just whatever you want. So to put the actual cover on it, you have to upload it to your story and add it to your highlight that you want it to go on, and then you can edit the cover. So put like your superfoods, your supplements, your bod, quotes, recipes, workout moves, whatever you want, put it on your highlights. That way it's super simple for people to just go back and look at. So you don't have to like message them like pictures of the salad that you just made. It just be like, it's in my food highlights, and then they can just see what else you made. Maybe you made something from Fixate and they want the recipe, and then they're like, oh, I want to buy a Fixate cookbook. Like, super easy and convenient. Another one is adding hashtags to your story. So this is actually really awesome. It has, I've got a couple people to join my boot camp from this because they searched this like fitness hashtag, right? And my Instagram story popped up, and they saw my Instagram story and they followed me, and it gets you followers. So you can make the hashtags invisible. You can size them down with your fingers, just like pinch it down and make it super small and like swipe it out of the screen. And then that's the same thing with locations. You can pinch it down really small and swipe it out of the screen, and it'll still be there. But if someone searches like Kansas or Oregon, you might pop up on the location Instagram story. So that's a really good idea to get more traction to your page. I hope that makes sense. But I'm sure you guys know how to add those to your Instagram stories. So polls actually have been like the main way I get people to join my team for my challenge groups. So if you are making a poll and you say like, do you want more info on my boot camp, or are you ready to hop in? And then you have your options. So like, I need more info, or I've been wanting to, but I'm still hesitant, whatever your options are, make sure to go through your polls and like message those people. Don't just leave them there if they say like, I've been wanting to, but I'm hesitant, or no, I can't jump in. So this is like an example right here about what a girl said, to her poll person. Like, so this Miss Mandy Rose 96, this is her conversation with this girl. Hey girl, I saw your vote on my Insta poll about my summer group coming up for June. I'm sure you already know I run virtual groups with workouts, meal plans, etc. I'm happy to send you some info, and I'd love to hear about your goals, where you're at with everything health-wise right now. And then she replied back, and I'm sure she probably signed up. And then this is another one where instead of using the poll option, you use the little like slide option. So my dog is being weird. So you can message those people too. Like today I put my pumpkin coffee creamer on my story, and I just put like the hard eyes, so like hard eyes pumpkin. And I messaged those people and I was like, hey, I have like the perfect like pumpkin sweet tooth Kerber if you want some info. And it was the pumpkin Shakeology. So I have actually a couple people that want some samples. So that could be a way to get like you out there, get your superfoods out there, and have people order later on. So here's this, like, hey, I saw your vote on my Insta poll about having a sweet tooth. Literally same. I'm sure you already know I run virtual groups with blah, 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 blah. And a part of that is my monthly supply of superfood shakes that I'm obsessed with. Literally tastes like a cheat food on its own, but it also helps fight cravings. So I'm always happy to chat with you about upcoming groups. So there's another way, like super easy. If you guys want these, just write these down. I can leave this up for a minute. I'm actually going to take a picture of it because I like those. But those are super easy ways to just get people interested and get your name out there. Okay, next is hashtags. So make sure in your posts you're using either up to 30 hashtags because that's how many you can. Google them, like Google what relates to your page. So Google fitness hashtags or dog mom hashtags or mama hashtags or busy life hashtags, whatever. Mix them up and make them different every time just to see if you get new traction to your page. Also, you can just do a few if you want, but make them relative to your post. So this post is about Greek yogurt, and she put like healthy hacks, Greek yogurt, and gluten-free cooking. So make sure to use hashtags. They're super beneficial. Call to action. So what a call to action is basically where you put like now hiring or now looking for whatever, like some type of post where you're looking for someone to join your team as a coach. So there's mine that I did right here. It just says now hiring. And I guess like you should have a call to action or a transformation post of some sort on your page within like the first scroll. So if you don't, make sure to start posting one, like post a transformation photo and invite to your boot camp, or post like just a photo of you or you and your team and invite to the coaching opportunity. So that's pretty much what a call to action is like now hiring, and people click on it because they're like, hiring for what, you know? So that's a really good idea, is to have like the call to action. And for this one right here, I used word swag. So I just put my own photo and then I put now hiring in the cool lettering. So, and then share value consistently. So if you don't have a schedule for posting on social media, or actually if you are new to posting on Instagram and you just like don't know what to post, you can look up schedules. So like day 1, a moment that changed your life, and then talk about it. Day 2, who has impacted your journey, like share non-scale victories. You can like look up schedules for Instagram posting or like social media posting if you just like don't know what to post. This actually right here could be like on your stories. So like favorite Netflix show, just to like get people to engage in your page more than like think you're just a Beachbody coach and that you're just a salesperson. That's all they're going to think if you're not sharing like consistent value on your page. So make sure you're sharing like good value, good advice, like things that will actually help people, rather than like, oh, I had a really bad day yesterday and I just like hate my life. How is that helping anybody? It's not. Maybe put in there like, I had a really bad day yesterday, but I got my workout in because I have access to like these fucking programs that are amazing, excuse my language, but they make me feel so good. And then I have the support from my team too. So that's like more info, and like people will be like, a team of what, you know, rather than like, damn, she's really down in the dumps. Like whatever, she hates her life. So make sure you're sharing consistent value on your page. Instagram and Facebook, not just Instagram. So do's and don'ts for both Facebook and Instagram. So be consistent is number 1. Like you want to be consistent on your page. You want people to know that you're going to be there for them through everything. Like you're always going to show up no matter what. If you're having a bad day, show up. Who cares? Like you need to be real and raw. People want to know like you're having a bad day. Be consistent. Be you, not me, not Carrie, not Christina, not Athena. Like literally like be yourself. Don't be me or her. Use your color wheel. So be colorful, be like bright, be the best person that you can be. Be creative, like make creative posts, make creative Instagram stories. That's why I love Instagram stories, is because you can be so creative with them and make them look really pretty. So also get uncomfortable. Being a Beachbody coach, you have to get into some uncomfortable situations, get out of your comfort zone. I've talked about it before, get out of your shell. Like, people are going to judge you, yeah, but you don't have to see these people face to face. If you get turned down or someone doesn't like your post, you don't ever have to see them face to face. You just keep on keeping on, and you get uncomfortable. Like, you have to get uncomfortable, get out of your comfort zone. Get on your Instagram stories. If that's one of your main problems, is you don't, like, you're in a shell, you like to, stay to yourself, you're an introvert. I'm an introvert too, but I love being on Instagram stories because people just connect with me on there. So just know, like, getting uncomfortable is going to make you successful. Don'ts are, do not post product names. I've posted like pictures of my Energize or my Shakeology, but I don't put out there like, hey, I'm drinking this Shakeology, here's the link for it. So don't do that. Don't talk past 3 stories. So I can't say that I don't do that, because yeah, that's dumb. I just talk a lot on my Instagram stories. But if I'm like, it's only if I'm like explaining my boot camps or coaching opportunity or whatever. So don't talk past 3 stories. I'd say even like 10. Don't talk past 10 stories. Don't post the 3-minute workout. If you use Cut Story, if anyone's used that, or Splice, that kind of like puts your workout together on your Instagram story without like having to redo it every time. So post like little snippets. Don't post like a long workout. Make that an actual like Instagram post. And don't ghost your community when it doesn't feel convenient. So when you're like having a bad day, or it just like you're not a Beachbody coach today, you're just like, I'm not doing this. Don't ghost your community, because your people need you. Okay. So this one I'm kind of confused about a little bit. I put this slide in here and I'm a little confused, but consistency plus value equals trust. So you being there plus your value you're putting out there, people are going to trust you and want to join your boot camps or your challenge groups. Trust plus convos equals goals met and lives changed. So when someone puts their trust into you, or you build up that trust in the conversation, and then you have a conversation about their goals, and, not just like, here's what I offer, here's the link if you want it. Like, build up relationships with these people. They're going to be on your team for a year. Like, you need to know who these people are, what they're about, what are their health and fitness goals. That's how you're going to change their life, hit Success Club, and meet your goals. So this is an example of someone's Instagram. I found it on Google. I don't know. And then, so this is her like transformation, right? Well, here's her post about value. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. So here's her, like, in her caption, right? This is Josh Coates quote. And then she remembers taking the photo on the left a couple months ago, and she tried to be confident and comfortable, but to be honest, she felt awkward and uncomfortable in her own skin. So share your story. Like, that's value right there. She's putting out there, like, she didn't feel comfortable, and then she took this step to join Beachbody, and that changed her life. So that's really all. Like, trust plus combos equals goals met and lives changed, and consistency plus value equals the trust. So be consistent, follow up with these people, like, build up trust with them. They need to trust you if you want them to be on your team, and they're going to be trusting you as a coach. So really all you need is like, right, this thing right here. Okay, so Facebook, I don't know how many of you use Facebook. I don't necessarily use it, but it's good to have like a good Facebook page. So make sure you have a really good, clear profile picture. Your cover photo, that's just my team name. I just put it on there. Your last 5 posts right here. So make sure your last 5 posts are not videos like you shared, like car videos or like stupid videos or whatever. Like, make sure they're valued posts. Like right here, ask, like, what are you doing for your health the last few months of 2018? That's an engagement post. Like, people commented on it and told me. like what they're doing. So make sure you just have good posts. When you scroll down your page, make sure your posts are good. Make a little mini bio. So I put, body positivity movement, health and wellness coach, so people don't message me to ask me to join their team. And a CEO of Team Push. So then maybe people will be like, what's Team Push? Like, you're a CEO of what? So mini bios so people can capture what you're like, who you are. And then you can pick 5 featured photos. So I just picked a couple from my photo shoots, so people can just kind of know like who you are. New coach mistakes on Facebook profiles. So a lot of the mistakes people make are like they don't ever post any new material. Their pictures are too dark and confusing. That's why we like to use Snapseed and filters and stuff to make them brighter. Don't post just pictures of animals. Like, nobody wants to see that. Don't repost dumb videos all the time. Don't use Beachbody stock images from Google. Use your own photos. Don't use a confusing name. Like, I wouldn't put on my Facebook page Fit Peanut because people don't know who that is, but they know me as Bailey Glanzer. So put your real name. Do not put posts that don't show your lifestyle. Like, new coach mistakes, they always post stuff that like is fake, I guess, or not realistic, and you want to be real and raw with your people. Don't put negative and bashing things on there. Nobody likes that. That is not attractive. No mixed messages like, who are you? What do you do? What do you offer? What kind of person are you? Don't make it hard. Don't be tagged in other people's posts continuously, like just spam shit. It's annoying. Because when I go to someone's page and they're just tagged in a bunch of bullshit, I exit out. I don't even deal with it. Cluttered pages, boring pages, and creating like pages too soon. So those are some of the new coach mistakes on Facebook profiles. This is actually the follower settings. So if you go into your Facebook page and you click settings, you can find privacy settings and tools on the side. Make sure that like these settings are set correctly, not just to like who can see your future posts. Make sure it doesn't say just me or like for my eyes only, I guess. So this is what it looks like. Make sure that these settings are like what you want them to be. And then you can also go to tagging settings, timeline and tagging settings. Who can post on your timeline? It can either be friends or everyone. This will just like determine who's going to see your posts. If I post something and my mom sees it, and then I have like everyone on there, so then her friends see it and their friends see it, and it just like snowballs. That way you get more traction to your page. So that's it. That's my little PowerPoint. I'm actually going to share this PowerPoint in the Fit Crew Coaches group. Hold on, I need to quit sharing my screen. How do I get out of that? Oh, Lord, I always do this. Great. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, wait, I'm so confused. Christina, are you on here?
Yeah, girl, hang on.
Oh.
So if you scroll like towards the bottom, it should light up like a black scroll bar for you.
Okay, got it.
And then you can click like unshare. There you go.
Perfect. Okay.
Yay.
So I'll post that PowerPoint in the Fit Crew Coaches group. And I'm